Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? It's Max Nazaire here from Fit2DMax Roswell, and this is the Fit2DMax podcast. All right, we're doing a coronavirus quarantine special, and we're going over the 10 foods that you should stockpile and have in your house under quarantine. Okay, so we're going in with the mindset of if we're going to be in the house anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. These are the different things that you should have in your house that's not going to go bad fast and that are actually pretty good for you. Okay, so there's about a list of 10 foods that we really want to look at this point in time. So let's get right into it. Okay, the first thing that you should definitely have in your household, you want to have those dry beans. Okay, the dry beans, they're a great source of protein and carbohydrates, and they store really easy, and it doesn't take up a whole bunch of space, and they're cheap. All right, so you can feed a lot of people with dry beans. Okay, number two, we don't have to just go with non-perishable foods. We can still go and get the fresh foods. All right, so fresh vegetables and fruits, you can pick those up, put it in the freezer, and extend that shelf life. All right, during this time, you still want to eat healthy, you still want to eat well, and getting those fresh fruits and vegetables and putting it in the freezer, that's going to ensure that you're able to have those things longer and that they don't go bad and that your money doesn't go to waste. So that's number two. Number three, you want to get water. Water. I know for us, we get gallons of water a lot, but after a while, like that plastic, and you're throwing away a whole bunch of plastic, and it may be better just to get a water purifier. So if you could pick a water purifier up, feel free to do so. Otherwise, just keep on stockpiling on those bottles of water, and that way you're able to stay hydrated, and you're going to have a clean source of water that you can drink from. Okay? Next, number four, let's go with the fishes. All right, tuna fish, you go anchovies, sardines, all those different things. All right, I like fish, but I don't like a lot of canned fish but for right now, because we're in the quarantine process, feel free to pick out at least one thing that you feel like you can kind of go with that can help in terms of just being able to have an alternative from a protein standpoint. So tuna fish I do like, so I'll go in with tuna fish. But yeah, whatever you like, whether it's sardines, anchovies, or whatever, you can get those fishes from the can, and they have the long shelf life, and they're good for you. You're going to have those omega-3s in there, so that's a great way to go. Next, soups and chilies. Okay, you have your soups and chilies. They're filling, they're warm, they're good comfort food, but just make sure that you get like the low sodium versions of the soups and the chilies. They're still going to taste great, still going to be good, and again, it's going to have that long shelf life. It's going to store up really nice for you. So definitely those soups and chilies, let's do that. Next, we're going to go with our superfood, quinoa. I love quinoa. Quinoa with a Q, okay? So quinoa is a great alternative to rice. Again, it's one of those things where you store it dry and then you can cook it up. Doesn't take a long time to make, and still relatively cost effective. And again, it's just what we call a complete food, because it's going to have the protein, it's going to have that carb base as well, and they're low in glycemic index. So that's a great way to go there. Next, nuts. All right, whatever type of nuts that you can kind of pick up, you can buy them, you can store them. You're going to have your protein balls, you're going to have your good fats. All right, so I think for nuts, they're a better source of good fats than they are of protein, but they do have both. So feel free to lean on those, get those peanuts and cashews and walnuts and almonds and things like that. Next, and I had it this morning, oatmeal. Oatmeal, it goes a mighty long way. It fuels our family. The Nazaire family are fueled by oats. So definitely old school oatmeal. They have like the instant ones, which we try to stay away from. Get the rolled old-fashioned oats, and those go really well. Okay, we're gonna go into the next one, number 9, protein bars. Protein bars, they're easy, they're quick, you can grab them. If you have to go out for a run or something like that and have that after, a good protein bar is a great way to continue to keep your protein intake high for relatively cheap. And also it has the fiber in it, so it's going to keep you full for longer as well. So protein bars are a good option. And then the final one, number 10, or is garlic. Okay, and I feel like with garlic, like I just feel like it could just last forever, right? But garlic, it has a really long shelf life. It lasts for a really long time. It's great for flavoring some of your different foods. It's high in antioxidants. I mean, garlic is again one of those superfoods, and you could say garlic or even onions. Onions kind of falls in that same category as well if you keep it at room temperature. I like to go more with the garlic because I think garlic has more. It has higher antioxidants than onions do. So I think that's just a great way to go. And then also the flavor. I mean, you can't beat it. You put garlic on a lot of the different foods and it can instantaneously make it taste better. Okay? So those are your top 10 foods that you should be storing right now. Okay? So let me know if you have any additional foods that you want to add to the list. But otherwise, make sure you're stockpiling on those top 10 foods. And it should feed you. It'll feed your family. It'll keep you full. And it'll keep you healthy during this quarantine time. All right. So that's it for today. Take care. God bless. Remember, you can be fit or you can be fit to the max, spiritually, mentally, and physically strong. Bye.